And I have never seen, heard about, read, or experienced a problem on the planet Earth today that cannot be fixed with existing technology and resources. None. This whole thing going on about austerity in Europe and in the United States is crazy. Quote me as an economist, it's crazy. You do not fix economies, countries, nations, or the human spirit by driving it further down. What you do is accelerate the pain and the dysfunctionality. So let me walk you through a comparison really quickly. Let's picture ourselves the Dark Ages. We're in a drafty castle. We're going to die at the age of 37 to 45, somewhere in that range, and it's going to be a cold, cold time. We're going to have a lot of pain. I mean, toothaches aren't real pleasant because there's no aspirin. We've gone so far backwards as a civilization that, in fact, we forgot how to make cement that the Romans did for 600 years. Now, at the bottom of the depths of this 600-year-plus era, bubonic plague wiped out 2/3 of Europe. At the bottom of this, somebody probably thought it was possible, just maybe, that a thing called the Renaissance could occur. And if they could somehow just get to that other side where consciousness could flourish, something that we now call the Renaissance could happen. Picture the contrast between that terribly drafty, ugly, despicable castle with all that pain and suffering and squalor, and picture now the finery of the Renaissance at its height. That challenge, that change is less. I want to underscore, it is less than what we're capable of today. All it takes is our will to make it so. So I'd like to really think about for a second, how do we make that so? Well, in my contribution to the 2012, birth 2012, and people, you should all know that December 21 is the shortest day of the year every year. So December 22 is the beginning of the return of the light every year. So this year we're going to mark it. So if you think about it, in that drafty castle to that wonderful refinery, from the squalor to Michelangelo to the David, all of that happened, and that is now possible for us. But to do it, we have to do one thing. We have to take the Marshall Plan of 1946-47, and we've got to make it global. And we've got to be the phoenix that rises from the ashes. Because the way we are going to fix the planet is by helping us to heal each other through acts of generosity and love. That's how it works, not austerity. And in fact, what we will unleash, I absolutely guarantee this to you, what we will unleash is the greatest period of human history, of riches, of the so extraordinary, it'll be a factor of 10 times what we've experienced as we went from the Dark Ages to the Renaissance. So I ask you to do, it's true. So we had a poet laureate, we've had many of them, but one who touched us all, I'll leave with by quoting him. His name was John Lennon, and he asked us to do just one thing. He said, imagine. So, you may call me a dreamer, but I am not the only one. And someday, I'll hope you all will join me. And then the world will live as one. Imagine.